Hello everybody, welcome back to more FireRed, and well, we've already got something. Ah, Red. You're back, are you? How much have you filled in your Pokedex? May I see it? Let's see. You've caught 36. It looks as if you're putting in an honest effort. When you manage to fill it some more, please come show me. The requirement that he wants you to get is 60 Pokemon. And so, in order for us to fully explore this post-game, we're gonna need 60, so we'll be right back.
Alright, I've got my 60 Pokemon. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming along here? Let me take a look. Is 60 owned. I got it. This is turning into quite the respectable Pokedex. Ah, now this is excellent. Red, I have another important favor to ask you. I need you to listen closely. Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do it, Red, I'd like you to go in my place.
Hey, I heard that.
Gramps, what's favoring Red over me all the time? I would have collected more Pokemon and faster too. You just let me handle everything.
I know. Of course I needed your help too. Now I need to see both your Pokedexes. Ah, yes. The average grandchild neglect. What a great grandfather you are.
And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon.
Now, Red and Blue, this time you really must work towards filling your Pokedexes. I urge you to make them the best and the most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking in Pokemon history. Gramps, calm down, don't get so excited. You'll blow... What? I'll get the Pokedex completed, don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Anyways, I'm out of here. What? It doesn't say anything. Okay, well, yep. According to Blue, that is what we're doing. We're exploring all of these Sevi Islands because there's a lot more than 3, if you didn't know. First of all, we gotta go to Vermilion, because that's where the ship is. We do already have the Tri-Pass, you don't have to go go and get anything, but let me hear real quick. Alright, here we are. Ah, you have a Tri-Pass. Would you like to board? Yep, we're going to one island. One island is the one we have to go to. I don't know why they let you pick 1, 2, and 3. Well, I mean, I guess I do know, but... Before I do anything, though, I would like to go down here. I did have a lot of problems uploading episode 30, and one of the things that were covered in here was that there's this little area back here. I'm trying to find a Max Repel, hold up. There's a little area back here in which you could find a new Pokemon, but it didn't get talked about because I couldn't get it up. I'm still trying getting it up, but I just moved on to episode 31 because I wanted to keep going with the series. But yeah, back here you can find Tangela. I do not recommend Tangela whatsoever. It's terrible and you can't get its evolution because, well, it didn't get introduced till Gen 4. Being pure grass type, despite that being cool for this generation, actively makes it worse. I know there are a lot of grass poison types, so that's a lot better than just being pure grass, especially with those atrocious stats. Far better grass types, and it's just terrible. There's also another Pokemon in the Berry Forest that's all the way on Island 3. We're not going to go to that yet, but it's Hypno. Hypno is an okay Psychic type. In order to make it powerful, you need to set it up with Calm Mind, but you won't have many good chances to do so. It is a Psychic type, and these are broken in the early editions, so no matter what, it'll have some use, but it's okay. I didn't know there was a trainer that had to be fought, so here we are, I guess. Blitzenbam is level 56. He's the highest member. Sorry. I keep misgendering you. It's not on purpose. I'm just not used to a female EV. It's rare. But yeah, she should probably switch her out. I'm just gonna switch to Beak. Give Beak some levels. And this Dugong, I did not mean to use Steel Wing. I mean, that's neutral? Oh yeah, because of the water type, I guess. Wow. Talk about rest. Alright, what I meant to do was Drill Peck, because that's definitely going to take you out in one. There we go. 1356. That's still a pretty good EXP gain from that, though. I lost. It feels awful. It sure does. Alright. now that we're done with that trainer, we can go back up here and go to our actual objective, which is going inside into this PC Center box. And talking to Celio again. Red, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've caught more Pokemon? You know what? Maybe I could be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. But there's a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it can be? Well, boy, do I have just the place for you. I know where it is because I just know. I'm just that guy. We will be right back because we gotta go to a place we've already been to. Welcome back to Mount Ember, because now we have, punched through it at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we haul back to the warehouse, understood? Oh, and what are the passwords at the rock warehouse, I mean? You forgot the password? There's actually two. First one's Goldini log, and the second one is, hey, Snoop's been listening in. And unfortunately, you make me manually go up there. You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you? Despite Giovanni saying he's going to disband Team Rocket, he hasn't fully disbanded it, or at least these grunts didn't get the motto, because we still have to deal with them. Hooray! That's what a little bit of the postgame is going to be with. I did mention during the credits after the champion fight that despite there being a postgame, it's not that long. I only expect this to be done in like maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 if I want to do something extra, but there's not much to do here. But like I said, the game has to start somewhere. The post games are a lot better in future games, so we're gonna have, but we're not there yet. So you'd think for 7 islands that there'd be a lot to explore, but no, it's really only comprised of the first 5, and then 6 and 7 are just kind of like a bunch of side quests, and that's how they're split up. We gotta explore all of them though. Why'd you have to win? Trying to horn in our teams. Oh yeah, also if you didn't know that there are 7 islands, you could have taken, I mean, it said Sevi, maybe, I don't know, Rattata. Well, you have a Rattatas, and I'm definitely not doing this. Yeah, we're gonna skip this. Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. What a setback. We'll have to regroup. You don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know it's good for you, don't even think about it. Well, why'd you leave then? Okay. Alright. Welcome to the Mount Ember side quest. There are new Pokemon. That's not one of them. There are new Pokemon in Mount Ember. I was thinking about giving them bios, but because this is so short and you're not going to have a lot of time with them, the only reason you have to catch them is just so that you have them to complete the Pokedex. You're not going to be able to make a complete team out. Why can't I find the new Pokemon? You're not going to be able to find a new team member with it because of how little left there is to do, so I'm not going to be doing the bios for that reason. I'm still probably going to catch one if I run into one, but it doesn't look like I am, so I'm just going to max repel and walk through this safely. But the 2 Pokemon that you can find here are Slugma and Magcargo, 2 Johto Pokemon that often get mistaken for Hoenn Pokemon just because of how terribly introduced they were. They were only available in the postgame in the Johto, and even then they were rare, so it was easy to think they were Gen 3, especially since the rival uses the Slugma on her team. What, I have to redo... Oh, I have to do it every single floor, I forgot. Okay, you're going to want to push this right and then down. Yeah, I know. I'm spamming A too hard, I know. Right and then down. Otherwise, you're going to have to reset it. This right path leads you back to the entrance. You want to go to the left over here. Stupid strength. I don't know why I have to push it that many times. If I have it, just make me push it once. This room right here is Braille translation. Do I know Braille? No. I just came here for the ruby. No idea what that says, but if you're interested, I'll put it up on the side for you. Just if you want to know what it says. And now with that done... We're just going to cut to the strength puzzles being done. Alright, now that we're done with that... Just a bunch of these staircases, I guess. Ooh, I can make it. I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. I know I can make it. No! I can make it. I can make it. I can make it again. Yes, I can. Okay. All right. That is the gemstone that you need for Celio. We are going to cut back to the PC. Oh, that's... Handed the ruby to Celio. Thank you. Red, you're simply amazing. May I ask you one more giant favor of you? While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. That other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevi Islands. Red, please, I need you to go find the other gem. May I have your ferry pass and town map? Red, please, I can't do it without your help. Alright. With that, he upgraded our map, so we can go and check that out. What this is going to show us, it's going to... Ooh, I like that animation. It's going to show us not only the 3 islands, but it's going to show us 5 island, it's going to show us 4 island, and 6 and 7 island. All 7 islands. And we could also see this for no reason, but, you know, whatever. The ferry pass that he also upgraded is going to give us access to all 7 islands. And we're going to need to go to 4 island for the next one that he's talking about. Ahoy there, where do you want to sail? We can also have the other, because there's 5, 6, and 7. They couldn't fit it on one screen. 4 island is where we need to go. You. Hey, Red, what are you doing here in the Sevi Islands? You should quit copying me, you know? Anyways, I already got my Pokemon egg, so I'm done with this island. Ha, I bet you know about Pokemon eggs. You'll never fill with your national Pokedex that way. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Me? I don't have the time to waste. Me smelling you. Why are you smelling me? Is there an item down here? Item senses are tingling. Item senses are tingling. Much too fast. Can't surf. Whoops. There's gotta be an item down here. Nope. Okay. I'm just lying to myself. And you can't surf up here either, but I believe there's an item. Yep, there's an item up there. Rock Smash is a terrible TM, so I'm not going to teach it to anybody. Is that a shot? There's another Pokemon daycare here. Like he said, breeders. The Ditto is good for breeding. I'm not going to go into the specifics because I'm not going to be all too much about it. We have no reason to breed unless you actually want to fill your Pokedex. Ready? Boing. Body slam. We're having a body slam match to see. What? No, that's crazy. Okay. But a little bit more about the Pokemon breeding. Just all it requires is a male and a female, and that's about it. You put them in there, you take 100 steps, and I think if you come back, they'll tell you if there's an egg. You have to have an open slot if you want to receive the egg. Oops, Stardust. And then you have to take more steps to hatch the egg. If you have something like Flame Body or Magma Armor in the later generations, then that halves the amount of steps you have to take. But welcome to Icefall Cave. More Pokemon you encounter in here. And you want to surf immediately because we need Waterfall. We need to go into this left path because we need to find another HM that we have to use. Alright. Bang. Oh, I think I messed that up. I did. How? Man, that was the simplest puzzle. How did I mess that up? Alright, we gotta go back over here because somehow I can't do baby puzzles. There we go. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one? We're gonna go with this one first. No, wrong one. Off to a good start here. I almost forgot how to do it again. There we go, this one. Wait, isn't that the one I just picked? I is smart. Okay. This time I'll pick the right one. There we go. Do not go up the ladder yet. Actually, we might need to go up the ladder. Yes, we do. Okay. And then this one is the one that we need because I want lay item. Never melt ice. That's gonna power up ice type moves. Always good if you have an ice type on your team. And we're gonna take this bottom one if we want it. Not if we want it. It's the way we have to go. Okay, gonna go up here, and then you go all the way down. Right, okay, that was a little bit confusing to me. I thought I messed up. And we're gonna find a full restore, making up for the ones that we used. HMO7 waterfall, huh? And we're gonna need to teach it to somebody. Let's see, that's who I expected. I'm really... Having 2 water type moves is a little bit useless, but I haven't used Hypnosis a single time, I don't think, so I feel fine teaching it 2 water type moves. There's always the move deleter. And I also just don't want to go back for an HM user. And there we go. So now we can climb this waterfall. Get up, get up, get up. Oh, okay, I have to be away from it. I just can't go up. Man, I should just be able to go up with it. It still looks like I'm surfing. No items. Okay, no items. Go down here. More ice puzzles. Do I have a repellent? Oh, I don't have a repellent. I do have one. What? It looked like I didn't have one. What? I went the wrong way. Hold up. Alright, there's literally this cave right here that I just didn't go through. I went down instead. I'm blind. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say or I'll have me to answer to. Shut it, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all steamed up. Red? What are you doing here? No, we can catch up later. Right now I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out before they do anything else. They've been catching Pokemon here, then selling them off. Ready? Take that one, please. Oh, so you get the double battle. What? Who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? Well, I mean... He does have a point. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm defending what he's doing, but like, if he wants to mistreat it, and he's not near me, then I guess he can. I sound like a horrible person saying this. Zubat down. I'm gonna get Kazi. I want to get somebody else out there. All you have are Zubats this late into the game. At least have a Golbat. Watch, his final Pokemon's gonna be a Golbat just because I said that. Level 38 too. Come on, this is the post game. Throw out some level 50s. Can I really just strength you? I could just extreme speed every single one of you if I wanted to. If you don't have a Golbat, if you don't have a Golbat, if you don't have a Golbat, you have a Golbat! Still only level 38. I'm not getting that many levels. And there we go. Please get to level 55? No, no 55 for me. We didn't plan on this. Humph, so despicably weak. You, tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. No way, I'm not telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze you. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. Go, Lapras! Ice Beam! Wow, okay, I'll talk. Pokemon to the Rocket Warehouse on 5 Island. There, I said I will be going now, but I doubt you ever make it to the Rocket Warehouse. And they all just scurry off. Red, thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea that those horrible criminals were loose here. One of the few instances that we actually see a Pokemon using its move on a trainer. We see it all the time in the anime with Ash's Pikachu on Team Rocket, but I want to talk about this area a little bit because this is the only area in which you can catch a Lapras in the wild. It's a 1% chance, but that gift isn't the only instance you can catch a Lapras, so if you want another one or like a better nature on it, here you go, and you didn't do it back then. Just a little interesting, and that's all we have to do in this cave. Yeah, there's no stone here. We just went there for the Lorelei, so we could tell them where they're selling off their Pokemon, and that's the Rocket Warehouse. The Rocket Warehouse is going to be on the next island, but considering how I've been going for a while, next time on Pokemon FireRed, we'll get the second gem because it's actually not on the 5th island. It's on the 6th one. See you guys then.